Vani, let's also take in a word from Pinky. Pinky, there was a lot of excitement. In fact, we also spoke to the former ISRO Chief, Madhavan Nair, on what went wrong. And he went on to explain that this is not something new. It does happen because it's best to ensure that everything is in place. So the scientists are now going to look at what went wrong and then work on it and then reschedule it at a later date to ensure that it's an absolute success. Pinky?
Just before 5 seconds of the countdown, the mission has been put on hold, and what the ISRO top scientist tells the Times Now is that this engine did not ignite, and also that there was some anomaly that has been observed, and right now the scientists are actually observing as to what went wrong exactly. But the vehicle seemed to be completely fine and safe. That is what we are getting to hear, and the new date for this particular launch will be declared soon. That's what the scientists say for now. But yes, twice in fact the entire launch was rescheduled. Looking at the weather condition and visibility, clearly the launch which was scheduled earlier for 8 a.m. was rescheduled for 8:30 and then to 8:45. And as the countdown started, 5 seconds to the countdown, which was going to complete, the entire mission was actually put on hold. Looking at the technical glitch and the engine that did not ignite is what we are getting to hear for now. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Pinky, thank you for joining us. We'll take you more updates from you. I also want to introduce Mr. RC Kapoor joining us on the broadcast for a better understanding of what this means for the Gaganyaan mission. Mr. Kapoor, today, as we saw, the schedule has been... It was followed to the T until 8 a.m. There was a bit of a delay, but Mr. Somnath announcing that because of a technical error, it has now been rescheduled. If you can explain to us on what this means, does it happen often in these missions taken up by ISRO, and does it mean that the mission in itself could be delayed slightly?
No, it doesn't happen often in ISRO's missions because they always make sure. But at the last moment, we always hold our breath and then just see that thing goes off properly and as per plan. I think at -5 seconds, the launch was held. It's good because in case something goes haywire and then the whole this test vehicle abort test mission of today would have gone completely wrong and horrible. So it's best that they have held it, and I just saw that Dr. Somnath has announced that there will be a fresh launch date to be announced. And earlier he said that possibly because of the weather not being favorable, they had to hold the launch. Now some technical reason is being cited. So we do not know, because after some time when ISRO finds out, after their complete examination of the whole thing, then they will come out with the right kind of where things may have gone not perfect. So it's good that it has been held, but I hope that very soon the test vehicle will be launched because there are 4 test vehicles to be launched before the Gaganyaan mission actually takes place, which is expected to be end of 2024 or early 2025. So 4 test flights were to take place. Today's was first test flight. It was for the crew escape system test, because at a height of say about 11.7 kilometers, the crew escape system and the crew module were to separate from the rocket, and then at a height of about 17 kilometers, the crew module had to separate from that crew escape system. So they were supposed to splash into the Bay of Bengal, about crew module at 10 kilometers off the coast, and to be brought down using parachutes. So all of this would have happened by now, because the whole flight would have been less than 9 minutes. So this being held back, I suppose that they are going to make a thorough check of the entire system, whether ignition or any other thing. So you see that when a plane flies, we say that when million things work properly, perfectly, then only we have a safe flight, and then we are comfortably taken to our destination. So here, this is truly rocket science, because in a rocket, there are many more than, several times more than million things that are at work. They have to work in perfection, in complete unison.
Yes.
Then only a flight is successful. So we have seen most of ISRO's flights successful in the past 25 years. So we should have we have total confidence in ISRO that they are going to come out with the TVD1 very shortly, and we'll see it go up. And as per expectation, the crew escape system will be tested. Then we'll wait for the TVD2, etc.
Okay, all right. So it may be too early to say what the glitch is, as the ISRO chairman just told us that the scientists will look at what happened and then reschedule it for later. So you're saying, but this is not a big reason to worry. But if you can also explain to us what this delay or the technical glitch that has been detected just 5 seconds before the takeoff, what does this mean for the mission?
See, being held at 5 seconds before the launch means that at the last moment, the computer would have indicated something not right.
Okay.
Okay. So our vehicle is safe. Everything is in in the quiet mode right now. ISRO has to come out with where exactly something may not have been proper. Okay. I heard ignition not having ignition being one reason, and weather being the other reason. So it's very wrong on my part to make any speculation, because I have always seen these rockets from great distance. Most of the time I see them on the TV screen only. I've never been there. Okay,
better not to speculate, you're saying, at this point. And I'm sure our ISRO scientists know how to fix it, and they'll bounce back immediately very soon. Mr. RC Kapoor, thank you so much for joining us with your expertise to explain